Hey guys, your Mark the Geek. In this video, I am playing Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition on the Nintendo Switch, like you see here. So you can see that I'm actually on the Nintendo Switch, not the Wii U. Here, like you see here, I already unlocked free mode, adventure mode, challenge mode. If you already saw my first video, which I did like the little unboxing in gameplay in portable mode. So here, I like to always share with you guys a little video in TV mode. That way you can actually appreciate how the graphics and the gameplay actually works and looks here. So I'm gonna go ahead and select this mission right here. Like you see there, I had 3 missions available as new. This one you can actually choose Impa or Chick, I think. Either one, but in this mission you actually have to use only one character, which kind of sucks. Okay, so here we got Impa. I'm gonna choose Impa because I already tried with Chick, and for some reason I lost. I don't know why I freaking lost. So I'm doing it again with Impa.
Soldiers. Impa stepped into one of the newly opened portals.
Yeah.
The kingdom spread out.
So of course, you know, right before every mission, there's like a little dialogue of, you know, what's going on in the game. You can skip it with pressing the X or the not the X button, the X button. Yeah. And Impa, so a real cool cutscene here. I can skip if I want, but I'll leave it there. That way you can actually appreciate the cutscenes. Actually looks pretty good. In my opinion, not better than a couple games that I played so far. Like for example, Xenoblade Chronicles. That game looks incredible. And the cutscenes looks incredible too. Fire Emblem, which is a very similar game to this game. In my opinion, it actually looks better. Yeah, in my opinion, it actually looks better. The gameplay is basically almost the same, but the cool thing about this game that I really like over Fire Emblem is that it's bringing Nintendo characters like Zelda, Link, I think Linko too. Linko, which it's like a female version of Link, I think. I don't know. I don't really know that much about Zelda, but it brings characters from Nintendo's and it puts it in this type of gameplay. And that's why I actually like this one a little bit more than Fire Emblem. Even though, yeah, in my opinion, Fire Emblem looks better. And controls is basically the same. There you go. Impa, I haven't really used her that much. Here I could go ahead and switch to my arrows. That way I can shoot that monster plant. We got some boulders going down. There you go. Right now that's the only way you can actually kill those freaking plants without getting hit. Using the arrow. Okay. Now lately I've been playing a lot of games on the Nintendo Switch, like this game. I've also been playing Little Nightmares as well. Really awesome, beautiful game. And last night I was playing all night. I was playing The Flame in the Flood, which is an indie game that came out months ago. I don't remember. I think it was by the end of last year or by the beginning of this year. And it's an indie game that I received from Super Rare Games. I did an unboxing yesterday, showed you guys how the game actually looks in physical form. And wow, I've been enjoying that game yesterday a lot. And I had to really force myself to stop playing it to record this video because I was liking it that much. It's like Don't Starve, but better. Ooh, yeah, baby. I like the boomerang because you could do with the boomerang you can actually hurt a whole bunch of people, monsters at the same time. Oh yeah. Get out of the way. Ah. You need to dash when he does that. Okay, so we got boulders coming from this side too. Now, I already tried this mission before. Last time I started playing it, and for some reason I couldn't finish it. I don't know what happened, but there was a last mission or a last objective that I had to complete, and I just couldn't find how to freaking do it. You know? So I decided to go ahead and try it again, but with another character. First time I did it with Chick, which is pretty cool. I like him really a lot. Another character that I really like a lot here that I never used before in any other game, because like I said, before the Nintendo Switch, I was far away from, you know, I was keeping far away from Nintendo franchise characters. But there's a character named Linko. It's like Link, but Linko is like a female version of Link. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is she his sister or cousin or something like that? Because it looks like they're related, something like that. But her powers are freaking awesome. I really liked her a lot. So far, one of my favorite characters here in this game. Of course, I still haven't used all the characters yet. It's so satisfying here where every time you find something cool. Like this right here is, I can't see what it is right now, but if I finish this mission accomplishment and I go back to the, you know, to the setting, the award screen, where you start getting all the things you collected and got for free or you earned, you get to know what the hell was that. There's a boulder here we can break using those bombs, and look at that. Okay. Okay, we need to go to the west side of this map. Okay, we got another monster plant over there, so let's go ahead and change to this. Now, I wanted to choose this video to talk about the new news that came out a couple days ago about Resident Evil 7 coming out on the Nintendo Switch in Japan. But it's actually gonna be a online version or a streaming version of the game. You know, in a way, I'm happy that the Nintendo Switch actually, we can say, hey, I can play Resident Evil 7 on the Switch. Of course, that's one of my favorite games in the franchise, and I think it was one of my favorite games when it actually came out last year, of the year. It's amazing, and the problem is that for me, streaming, you know, I don't know, it's not the same thing. It's basically similar to what PlayStation is doing with PlayStation Now. If you ever use PlayStation Now back then or right now, when you get a game and you choose a game that you want to play, right, you're streaming the game, it actually downloads a little portion of the game. It actually downloads like 45, 60. It depends on the game. Sometimes it's like 40 megabytes, sometimes it's like 150 megabytes, and then it'll let you play the game in Wi-Fi. You know, on Wi-Fi, you got to be online all the time. You got to be home, because at home is your best Wi-Fi. A lot of times you try to use hotspot, but it's not consistent. The internet is not consistent. If you have a cap on your Wi-Fi, you're gonna go through your cap really fast. Believe me, I've done it with the PlayStation Vita, and it's not ideal. It's not ideal because it definitely defeats the purpose of the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch is supposed to be a hybrid console, a console that I could take the games that I'm playing on the TV and take them on the go and play it in portable mode. And that's the way I've been using the Nintendo Switch. Portable mode 99% of the time. So in a way, that game, why would I choose to play Resident Evil 7 on the Nintendo Switch streaming when I have a PlayStation 4 and I can actually play it physically, which is always is going to be better than streaming. Whoever tells you guys that streaming is as good or is going to be as good as physical, they're lying. There's always a little delay. And that's the problem. That's the only problem I have with the news is great. I like the hey, Resident Evil 7 on the Switch. There could be a chance they decide to go ahead and release the full game on the Switch. Who knows? But you know, the fact that's streaming, you know, it's a big turn down. For me, it's a big turn down. I wouldn't be playing it if I have a PlayStation 4. Streaming games like that would be good news for people or gamers that don't have any console but the Switch. That's my opinion. If you have an Xbox One and a PlayStation 4, why will you choose to stream a game on the Switch? Why? There's no benefit at all. So yeah, that's my opinion. That's my 10 cents opinion about the streaming feature for Resident Evil 7 on the Nintendo Switch. So there you have it. But let me know, guys, what you guys think about the game. I know a lot of you guys must be excited, but you know, like I said, if you have a PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, why would you? Why would you be excited? You know. Okay. We finished this mission, so it says you captured both West Boulder Keep and East Boulder Keep. Okay, it says capture. Okay, yeah, East something. Chief's room. Get on. This looks like it has a crack or something, right? A false wall? Nope, no rocks. There we go. We got one of these suckers again. Like you see, I can't take him down with a bomb, which it kind of sucks. Why not, right? Hey, you. Come over here. There you go. So, of course, E3 is coming out pretty soon, which I know a lot of people are doing prediction videos. I really don't like to do prediction videos because, you know, after E3 they're useless. You know, I'd rather talk about what happened at E3 than do prediction videos, especially when your time is limited like I am, like my time. But I really think there's gonna be a lot of great things for the Nintendo Switch, especially because they announced Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate before, like 2 months before or a month before E3. Now, why would they let that video leak now, or let that awesome news leak now when they got E3 in a month, right? That would have been an awesome news at E3 and everybody would have been going crazy. Even myself. Even though, yes, I did play that game. That's basically Monster Hunter Double Cross, which is the game that I did a couple videos already a couple months ago. So if you want to see those videos, go ahead and see it. And basically, Monster Hunter Generation is basically that game, but Americanized, you know, in the US version of Double X. That's what it is. Of course, I would have preferred to play Monster Hunter World, but we know that's not gonna be. That's gonna be a, you know, that's gonna be a long way before we actually get that, unless we actually get it streamed, like the Resident Evil 7. You know, I hope not. Hope we actually get a physical game, but I think if we're gonna get it, it's gonna be streamed, just like we're getting Resident Evil 7, because that game looks too gorgeous, and I don't know, I don't think the Switch can actually handle Monster Hunter World. I don't think so. Even though I wish, I don't think so. Darunia. But, you know, saying that, you know, the fact that they announced Monster Hunter before E3, I don't know. I think there's gonna be some great news at E3, and I really hope there is. And I think it's gonna be news of games that we didn't even expect to see on the Nintendo Switch. Like, for example, NFL Madden. You know, a true NFL Madden game on the Switch. That would be awesome. What if Ubisoft creates another game in collaboration with Switch, like they did with Mario plus Rabbids? Wouldn't that be awesome as well? Like another type of mixed game, you know, combining two characters or two two franchises together and creating like an RPG style game or an open world game. That's fantasy in my opinion, but something like that would be awesome from Ubisoft. But I think there's a game that they owe us, which is Steep. What the hell happened with Steep? So if anything, I can guess that maybe they say, hey, guess what, Steep is in the store right now. That's the best thing. Excuse me. I think that's the best thing that they can actually say for that game, that the game is just around the corner and you can play it like right now or next week. Because I don't know, I don't see nobody crazy for that game, for Steep. But I think there's gonna be a lot of great news for the Switch. What if we get Evil Within 2 on the Switch? Because we're already getting Wolfenstein 2, right? So why would they talk about Wolfenstein 2? Is just around the corner. We're getting that game. So what if they Bethesda's like, you know what, we gave you Doom, we gave you Wolfenstein, now you're getting Evil Within. It could be Evil Within 1 and 2 or Evil Within 2. That would be freaking awesome. I would love that. I would love for that to happen. Also, of course, why would they talk about Mario Tennis when it's releasing right around the corner? I don't think they should concentrate on that game. So yeah, I think Nintendo is gonna be announcing some great games, but especially from third-party developers. We might get the leaks that were like Star Fox type of game, like a racing Star Fox game or something like that. I don't know. Of course, I expect them to talk about Smash Brothers, right? They should announce the release date, and plus confirm if it's a new game or if it's just a upgraded version from the Wii U game with new characters and all that. Something like that we should be expecting. That I expect, but I just can't wait for E3. E3 is just around the corner. I'm really excited for every conference. I always sit down and watch every single one of them. So of course I'm gonna be watching the EA, especially the EA, because I want EA to finally bring their games to the Switch. They got Need for Speed, they got FIFA, the true FIFA, the whole FIFA. The NFL game, they got the NBA Live game, they got UFC games. So sports games on the Switch, I think it should be here. I think they should bring it, and I can't wait to see their conference. I'm gonna be really disappointed if no EA game from one of those franchises, AAA franchises, make it to the Switch. I really will, because that means that they're totally ignoring the Switch success. They're just not happy with the Switch's success, even though I'm pretty sure FIFA actually sold a whole bunch of copies, even though it was not at the same as in the console. It was not. So but I can't wait for that. On the Xbox conference, I hope they actually really announce great games. They need to do something about first party games. They're suffering there. I'm pretty sure. I can't wait to see the new Forza Horizon 4 game, which should be amazing. That game is one of my best racing franchises ever. And the PlayStation, of course. Can't wait for the conference as well. There you go. Here's some upgrades for the Boomerang. And, oh yeah. I like her powers. Freaking awesome. Well guys, I think I'm gonna be ending the video here. Like I said, I just wanted to share with you guys how this game actually looks in TV mode, and of course share my opinion about a couple things here and there about Nintendo, the Resident Evil 7 game, and E3 and all that, and Monster Hunter. let me know in the comments if you have anything to say about this game, about E3 or anything like that. Let me know. Please share in the comments. And do you like this game or not? Or which one do you think is better, Fire Emblem, or do you think this one is better? Look at this. I lost again. I don't get it. I don't get it why I lost again. Oh well. Well guys, thanks for watching this video. This was Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition on the Nintendo Switch. Thanks for watching guys. Till next time.